Hello, I'm Jacqueline Jimenez with Newsworthy Stories. Newsworthy Stories, bring your business to the beach. Only days away now. I can count them, on 10 fingers. So that's kind of scary. So I'm so glad to have Corlette DeVoe and Michael Goldstein here with me. And both of them will be in the room on September 18th, Thursday, September 18th. Please be there for the NetWORKcation. Guys, thanks so much for being here.
Well, thank
Thank
you
you so
for
much for
having
having
us.
us.
I want to introduce, you to people before they meet you, because I think they need to understand, one, not only who's in the room, but what it is you do and who you're looking to meet. So, can you give us a little idea of what it is that you do and who you're looking to meet in that room? Michael, I'm going to start with you.
Sure. So I'm Michael Goldstein. I'm president of LAN Infotech, and we are a professional services firm. We specialize in managed services. We keep your computers running. So I am looking forward to meet all of you in the room. I'm also an Amazon best-selling author. I have a book called The Silent Battlefield about cybersecurity. Come and find me. I'll have plenty of books out there to sign for you. And we're looking for businesses that take, cybersecurity seriously, looking to make sure that they stay safe, they don't fall into traps, they don't get spam, they don't click on links. Your business is always one click away from going out of business. Also, we're doing a lot of work in the AI field. I've done 69 presentations so far this year of just explaining to businesses how they could potentially use AI to help automate their tasks, save some time, go out there and get you into the new craze of AI. So we're there to hold everyone's hand, and I want to go out there and meet everyone. Also, want to thank Jacqueline. You can't say it enough for putting this event together. Putting Deerfield Beach back on the map for something else other than great food, great hotels, and beach. Business is super important there, and it's a growing community. And I want to thank you for putting this together for round two.
I am so excited about the redevelopment that's going on in Deerfield and introducing the leaders to you, because they have an idea of scale, and I want to introduce them to the people I know to help them do it, because Deerfield has a lot of businesses, but I think there's a great opportunity for collaboration and innovation, which to me, Corlette DeVoe is on the top of my list right now, launching an incredible AI innovation that really, like she said, we all need. Corlette, can you tell us a little bit about you and what it is that you've just done?
Thank you so much, Jacqueline. Again, I agree with Michael. Thank you so much for doing this and for having us in that room. I am the CEO of a company called Remember To. Our platform is rm2.ai. It is a predict to prevent platform. So essentially, we are here to predict medical issues early, to prevent unnecessary hospitalizations. And if we're able to do that, we could save a lot of lives, and we can also save healthcare dollars. Who I would like to meet next week when I get there, anyone that has blood running through their veins, because we all have family members and friends that are seniors. We, I would love to meet hospitals, insurance companies, and anyone that has a senior that they are concerned about who may need 24-hour monitoring. We are integrated with smart devices, and our platform monitors seniors and vulnerable patients 24 hours a day. What does that mean? Can anyone say that? What we're doing is we are able to take information from your wearable, and we're able to monitor 24 hours a day, your vitals, your blood pressure, oxygen. If something happens, we will send an alert in real time to your loved ones. We can help save lives. We can help save hospitalization from that stroke. We can sit here and talk about all of our stories that we've talked about before, Jacqueline, but we would be here forever. We have so many family and friends, and we're here to help. Love to see you next week. Please come and look for our booth. Remember to, we will be in the room because we want to make a difference in the lives of everyone out there that has blood running through their veins, especially we're starting with seniors.
Yeah, we started talking, and I'm going to be up front. Michael and Corlette and I, we were talking and talking before this interview started. And I was like, man, I want to record what we were just saying. I said, because that was amazing. Each one of us had something to say about what Corlette has done. And remember, too, I don't know, Michael, you want to share
Yeah.
what you were talking about?
Yep. So, and of course, look, Jacqueline, you got us both in the virtual room. We didn't know each other before today. Look at this.
Hey,
I'm sitting here at a trade show in Chicago. Corlette's in the Bahamas. You're in Florida. So look at this. You formed a relationship already. I have a 91-year-old mother-in-law and an 87-year-old mom. They have devices that don't proactively monitor, that count on their button pushing, and potentially if they fall on the floor and don't move for a few minutes. So I think, I'm super excited to have someone like Colette come out and talk about and show us this great technology. I love the idea of having that little assistant, just like we see on the TV commercials, out there talking to someone. So I think you're bringing something amazing, and you're right. Anybody who has blood running through their veins could go out there and utilize this.
yeah, and I just want to piggyback on that because really, I mentioned it when my mom fell, and that was recently. If you've been following Newsworthy stories, my mom fell and she wasn't found for 3 days, really 75 hours, which we all know we could have had a different result from that. And so the one thing I said even then was that it's not just seniors, it's people our age, that are working or maybe live alone, or anyone, I said, living alone. And Corlette said blood running through your veins. So, she set it up a notch.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Jacqueline, I'm here in the Bahamas, and the reason I'm here is because we just rolled out a study in the Bahamas looking at seniors and the ability of our platform to help reduce hospitalizations, to also monitor their falls, monitor their vitals. The other unique thing about Remember Too is that we have our personal AI assistant companion called Remy. Remy is your buddy. Remy speaks with you, has conversations, finds out how you're doing, and Remy is able to monitor you 24 hours a day. This is like a personal assistant that never leaves you, never forgets, and always loves you. And that's what's so unique about our platform. We're with you 24 hours a day. And that provides peace of mind. The Bahamas government said, you know what, we want to conduct a study in the Bahamas because we have so many seniors that could use this, that could benefit from this. And that's why we started our study here in the Bahamas. We onboarded a few last week. I'm still here now because we're going to be onboarding the final numbers this coming Thursday. So we're here. The Bahamas Government Ministry of Health has taken this seriously, and they want to utilize our platform once we finish the study to ensure that they do their part to care for seniors in this country. And we're so excited about that.
And I'm excited that you're bringing it, back to South Florida and beyond. So, and also the fact that you're from the Bahamas, which I thought that was honorable that you launched, this innovation in the place where you grew up or where you were born. And so I think that's awesome. I love the technology connection here between Corlette and Michael. And like they said, I just introduced them. We're going to, already starting the collaboration from the NetWORKcation. Please, please be in that room. And I have to tell you, it is not, the seats are checking out. Fewer and fewer seats are becoming available every time I look at my email. So if you are planning on going, and so many people I've talked to have, actually register. They keep telling me, "Oh, I'm coming." I'm like, "Well, actually register because your seat might be taken." And I'm saying that out of the best that I can say. But I'm so glad to have Michael and Corlette, both of them sponsors for the Newsworthy Stories. Bring your business to the beach NetWORKcation. And man, there's going to be an incredible room to be in. So thank you so much. Be sure to come and meet them on September 18th, beginning at 10.
Thank you so much. My If I may make a final comment, Jacqueline, I want to say that the future of health is prevention. Prevention.
Yep.
And remember to is all about prevention. We want to predict health issues early to prevent the unnecessary hospitalization. So check out Remember To's booth next week, September 18th. We will be there. I will be there. Can't wait to see you.
Yep. Get your tickets on Eventbrite.
See you guys there.
Bye-bye.